Good afternoon, March the 1st, 2018. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have been overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representations being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, I'm not going to be able to show F4. Well, things are moving along too quickly right now, so we'll go to our F1. Came in this morning. Our number 2 sell zone was 19 to 24. And our number 1 buy zone was 99 to 01. It was buy 1. And both of them worked and produced great trades for us. We were able to get off and trade at 12.50 and work through it for a minimum of 6, and you could have had a lot more. Made our business plan on that first trade. F1 right here says find a place to sell it. We're getting some short covering right now. It doesn't look like we're going to get that spill, which could have been really, really ugly coming late in the day. This was our sell at 19 to 24 right here, and we did rally up to 30. Our buy was down here in the buck. We got that in B period, so we had really a great day of trading. If the market were to close right now selling 89s to 94s, picking up this area right there, then 99 to 04 for sell 2. On the buy side, 66 to 71, picking up this area right in here, and then 56 to 61, and we'll adjust these tomorrow. Might come up. So another great day of trading. We're getting good at this. Hopefully you're prospering too. If you're not taking the trades, you're not. A higher low, higher high in treasuries. Weakness in the Emini took treasuries up. F1 says find a place to buy it. F2 was headed down until the Emini spilled. So we got a seller in the 20 to 24 area. So 19 to 23 you sell 1. 27.31 sell 2. On the buy side, 9 to 13 buy 1. Emini rallies back, the bond's going to come off, and the note. And 1 to 5 buy 2. Tomorrow's news: consumer sentiment 99.5 can come in higher than forecast. Baker Hughes rig count 1284. 978, and I don't have a good feel for that. Crude prices have come down, may not be any higher, but this will be the focus. That in the direction of the Emini. Looking at the bond, did really well to the short side this morning. That worked out, and then the Emini starts to sell, and Katie bar the door to the upside. We were guessing a close at 12 at 2, and then lowered it a little bit, maybe 8 to 12. Right now, 12 to 16 is resistance. Sell 19s to 23s, 27s to 31. If the Emini is selling heavily, we do not want to be short treasuries. The buck to 04 is number 1. 25.29 by 1. 9 to 13 by 2. And a lot will be dependent upon what the Emini does tomorrow. Gold came up after its day session closed. Gold's really been getting hit very, very hard. Lower high, lower low, find a place to buy it. Sell it. We're going to get a new move out of the middle here in K period after the market close. So, putting it all together, we're still looking at a pretty big B. Selling 20s to 22, sell 1. 24, 26, sell 2. On the buy side, probably the cleanest breaks down here is in the 13 area. I'm going to make 10 to 12 buy 1, give it a little bit of room to the downside. Really don't trust today's rally. And then 5 to 7 for buy 2. It's just, I hope Trump doesn't get pulled in like President Hoover did on tariffs and the rest of it. It's a two-edged sword. Obviously China, there might be better ways to do it. China cheats. They cheat at everything. They steal, lie, cheat, steal, do everything they can to empower themselves. Have no compunction about it. I've got to do something about that. I don't know exactly what the answer is, but it may not be just outright tariffs. Okay, right here you can see you got a pretty clean break in the market at 62. F1 says find a place to sell it. And we got a P that's put in backwards, so that's at least short covering. So 61.50, 75, sell 1. 62 even, 62 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, 60.75, 61 buy 1. And then 25 to 50 buy 2. And we'll see what happens. And the euro. Supposedly they backed off from when they're going to start the taper. European Central Bank. It's just really hard to see how the Fed, Bank of Japan, European Central Bank, Bank of China can dump all those securities they bought back on the markets. We have an outside day here in the euro. That means trading range. Tried to take it lower, couldn't. Tried to take it higher. The news, a little suspect. The taper, I don't know what the hell the taper would do with taking the euro higher. I understand why it would take the stock market and bond market higher, but we're pulled right into this high volume area right here. So 90 to the buck, sell 1. 20 to 30, sell 2. Now, I don't like to admit this, but there are times when I don't know why things are doing what they're doing. Hazards of the trade. Buy 1, 122.50. Buy 2, 122.25. Hey, what a week we've had. End of the month, start of a new month. Life is good. Had a couple of people report just huge days from early this morning. Went off to work, smiling from ear to ear. And if you're right on these big volatility days, you can do that and get that. Hey, that is it for the first of March. I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning.